Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
Good evening, Enrolled Tribe ICC fans. Welcome inside the Davis Event Center, where tonight the Lady Indians and your ICC Indians will play host to Calhoun Community College out of Decatur, Alabama for the final game of the 2023 half of the season. Hello, everyone. I'm Adam Gore, and thanks for joining us as we crank up the Davis Ford pregame show and welcome the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jim Ingram, inside the ICC Alumni Association Foundation broadcast booth. And Mr. Jim, very good night to have an indoor sport, but a very exciting way to wrap up the 2023 season here, the 2023 half of the season here for both the Lady Indians and Indians.
Adam, no doubt about it. You know, they're 10-0. They've won every game, and this team we played, I believe, last week, they gave a test. We only won by 3 points. So they've got a good team. They're 6-3, so we're looking to have a good game tonight. Last game of the calendar year. We'll start back in January. But we're 10-0. We hope we play well tonight, and we have a good contest and a very, very worthy opponent.
ICC fans, don't forget you can help support ICC by joining the Alumni Association or by giving through the foundation by visiting iccms.edu. That's iccms.edu and searching for alumni or foundation. When we come back, we'll go inside the numbers brought to you by Bank Oklahoma and learn more about the Lady the Lady Warhawks and your Lady Indians as the Davis Ford pregame show rolls on here on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in, and it never tasted this good.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
Welcome back to the Davis Ford pregame show. We're just about 4.5 minutes away from that First American National Bank opening tip between your ICC Lady Indians and the Lady Warhawks of Calhoun Community College. Fans, don't forget, when you're looking for your next vehicle, or say maybe you need some work done to your current ride, stop by and see all the fine folks at Davis Ford, located at 904 West Main Street, right down the road from us here in the DEC, or check them out at davisfordsales.com. Now let's shift gears in the Davis Ford pregame show and go inside the numbers being brought to you by Bank Okolona and learn more about both teams this evening. The Lady Warhawks come in with a record of 6-3 on the year. They're riding a 2-game win streak. They come after a 66-45 win over Cleveland State on Tuesday and a 72-55 win on Florida State Jacksonville on Saturday. Calhoun is averaging just under 70 points per game. They shoot 46% from the floor and are 65% from the free throw line. Now they're led by Kendi Hawkins, who is averaging a double-double on the season, 16 points, 13 rebounds, which is almost half of the team's 30.7 rebounds per game average. Tashianta Watkins is scoring 11.4 points per game. So the Lady Indians defense, Mr. Jim, they'll have their hands full trying to slow down the duo of Hawkins and Watkins this evening.
No doubt about it. Two players that played very well. You mentioned averaging 16 and 11 for the season, and they played us to 3 points last game, Adam. And we had a big lead, lost a big lead, didn't play well down the stretch. Hope we start out well today and finish well tonight.
Your Lady Indians come into tonight's game with a record of 10-0, which is one of the best starts for the program in more than a decade. ICC is led in scoring by Ariana Durrell, who averages 10 points per game. Jemiah Bowen is second on the team in scoring with 8.6 points per game, while Allie Beckley, Addison Howell, and Daniela Williams are all averaging 7 points per game. Bowen and Williams are both leading the team with 4.2 rebounds per game. Lamani Owens and Allie Beckley each average 2 assists per game, while Bowen, Michaela Reeves, and Charity Yates, who has recently returned to the team from an injury, is averaging 1 block per game. As a team, the Lady Indians are averaging 76.4 points while shooting 51% from the floor and 68% from the free throw line. They average 31 rebounds and 13 assists each time they take the floor.
Adam, we're 10-0. I know Coach Porter, she wants things to be done right. She wants to play great defense, wants to rebound the ball well. Yes, they're happy. Coach Sanders, Coach Rash, Coach Porter are happy 10-0 start, but there's some things we can improve on. Losing that big lead we had against Calhoun last week is one area we can improve on. Hope to get a complete game tonight. They've been playing well. Hope to continue to play well. I'm proud of the Lady Indians and hope it continues tonight.
Inside the numbers are being brought to you by Bank Okolona. New name, same great service that people have come to know and trust for more than 75 years in the North Mississippi area. Bank Okolona's dedication to our communities will not waver as they have locations serving you in Okolona, Houston, Manatee, Bruce, and now at 495 South Gloucester in Tupelo. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to take a break, but let's keep it here as we're coming up quickly on the start of this one. And, Jim, let's take a look at tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups, and let's start with the visiting Calhoun squad.
We will, Adam, and we think these are twins because number 0, Keziah Rogers, and number 2, LaSiah Rogers, both sophomore guards starting tonight for Calhoun, the Lady Warhawks. Tashianta Watkins, we mentioned, the forward starts tonight, averaging 11 points a game. Kendi Hawkins, a forward center, who's averaging 16 points a game. She starts tonight as a sophomore. And rounding out the starting lineup is Nasiah McIver, who is the center. She's number 24. And it looks like, Adam, they are starting 5 sophomores tonight.
So a very experienced team there as we get set for the starting lineups called to the floor here and the playing of the national anthem. So we'll take a break and come back with the starting lineups here on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We take you back to the floor now for the starting lineups for both squads between ICC and Calhoun. PA man Sam Ferris, who is also a proud sponsor of Sam's Town Market and Ira Home across the street. Let's take you to the floor.
Number 0, Josiah Rogers. Sophomore number 2, Lasiah Rogers. Sophomore number 20, Tashanti Watkins. Sophomore number 23, Kennedy Hawkins. And sophomore number 24, Messiah McIver.
There is your starting lineups for ICC and Mr. Jim. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination. You know that. Coach Robin Porter hopes he's got that same winning combination put together tonight. Real quick, go over the starters for those that may not have been able to hear it over the PA system.
I will. Adam, starting tonight for the Lady Indians, number 3, Jemiah Bowen, a 6'2 sophomore from Pontotoc High School. Number 4, Allie Beckley, a 5'3 sophomore from Pontotoc High School. Number 5, Danayla Williams, a 5'11 freshman from Kosciuszko, Mississippi. Number 11, Addison Howell, a 5'8 sophomore from Olive Branch. And number 22, Ariana Durrell, a sophomore 5'5 from Clinton, Mississippi.
As we get ready for the First American National Bank opening tip, ICC fans, don't forget, you can show your school spirit with the First American National Bank exclusive debit card. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. Support ICC with the Spirit debit card from FAMB. Well, Calhoun will be in their road grays trimmed in blue and white. ICC will be in their home white trimmed in red and blue. Quick three-pointer put up off the mark, no good, and a quick rebound snatched away there by Williams for the Indians. ICC tries to get out and run, and the ball just didn't want to go with them that time, so they're going to reset the offense now, as this is going to be Allie Beckley with the basketball. Drive inside, a lot of contact, late whistle, and the foul's going to be called on number 0, Keziah Rogers of Calhoun. Well, again, our OCR, for some reason, is not wanting to work right, so having to adjust that. As there's a three-pointer up, in, and good. Darrell, that's who ICC loves to see get a hot start to the contest here, Mr. Jim.
Nice start, three-pointer, 3-0. We just started the game, 9:15 left in the first half. 9:15 left in the first quarter. Indians up 3-0.
And there's a foul on the other end.
Offensive foul against Calhoun. I believe that's number 24, her first, McIver. They picked up 2 quick fouls here in the first period, Adam.
Well, not what you want to do there
No.
for Calhoun. They're short 3 players tonight, Jim. I know you've got the ones
Yes.
marked off on your list who's not here, so they're going to have to find a rhythm and be a little bit more patient here as ICC tries to drive baseline. Good trap there. Extra pass, ball fake, shot is up, a lot of contact. Good no foul call, though, by the official. And now Calhoun tries to get out and run on the other end and just a little bit too strong. Jim, go over those 3 players that's not here tonight for Calhoun.
Tonight, number 1, Dakiza Moore. Number 22, Jordan Spivey. And number 32, Lauren Hames will not play tonight.
So uncertain on those unavailabilities, but that is going to be an additional notes there. 3-0 ICC with the lead after a Darrell 3-pointer on the first possession of the night for ICC. Beautiful pass. Layup is there. What a great pass that time, as that was Beckley who found Bowen for the easy layup. Jumper on the other end, kiss off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, no. Rebound loose on the floor, and it's going to be last touch, they say, by Calhoun. 5-0 ICC with the early advantage in this one. Jim, tough, as Calhoun still got one more game to play. They play on Saturday, ICC. This is the final game of the 2023 part of the season. A lot of kids wrapped up with finals today,
Right.
so it's going to be tough to kind of keep that focus on tonight's game for
No
ICC.
doubt about it.
Heading towards that long break.
I tell you what, we're handling it okay right now. 7-0. Indians, Lady Indians up 7-0, 8 minutes left in the first quarter.
I believe that was Beckley.
It was another turnover.
Still, and now ICC wanting to get out and run. The pass just a little bit too far ahead. Taken away there by Calhoun. Calhoun looking for their first basket of the night. Quickly kick it down. 3-pointer on its way off the back iron. No good. And the rebound wrestled away there by Darrell. Darrell wanting to get out and run. Up the floor they go. Bowen ball fakes. Lets traffic clear and gets the shot. Timeout on the floor. ICC with a big start to the contest. Bowen picks up her 4th point of the night. Timeout on the floor. Let's take the timeout with them. Back with more right after this.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
And welcome back as we're reset out of the timeout. 7:30 to go here in the first quarter play. ICC on a roll, 9-0 to start the contest. And Mr. Jim, that's exactly what the Lady Indians needed to start here.
Great start, great energy. You know, you mentioned this is the final exams ended today. A lot of students, unfortunately, have headed home, and I'm happy for them, but it hurts our crowd tonight. We got some still coming in, so we wanted to see the ladies focused, and they are focused at this moment.
There's another steal by the Indians, started by Howell, cleaned up as they immediately go back inside to Bowen. Bowen with a strong move, a lot of contact, and she's fouled. Well, that steal was started by Howell when she slapped the ball away, was saved before it went out of bounds by Beckley. Beckley found Bowen inside. She took some contact, went up strong, and could get the basketball. Head to the line here to shoot 2. She leads all scorers in the contest right now with 4 points. That shot is up and good. One of my favorite things to do when we have these type of games where there's just not a lot of fans because there's other things going on, or just, you know, an awkward game where there's no students on campus, is to listen how quiet the gym gets on free throws.
No doubt about it.
Second free throw is good there. Bowen with 6 points. ICC out to an 11-0 run to start the contest. And Jim, they've got it done offensively, but defensively, they've been getting it done as well, creating turnovers.
Creating turnovers. We have no fouls. They already have 3 fouls. They're down 11-0.
And you jinxed us.
I jinxed us. Now we got our first foul.
Yeah, that was one of those where she just got beat, tried to reach out and kind of bumped the ball handler going to the basket, as this will send Rogers to the free throw line. Substitution coming in the game. This is going to be Kenija Flowers wearing number 10. That's a substitution that is being brought to you by our friends at Little Caesars right here in Fulton. First free throw is good. First points of the night.
That is Kasai Rogers. We believe Lasai Rogers is her twin sister.
Second free throw. That one no good. Rebound eventually finds its way to Bowen. ICC, boy, they are pedal to the metal tonight. That rebound being fought for, and Calhoun was able to come away with it. Now Calhoun wants to get out and run on their own here. ICC does a good job of getting back in transition defense. Quickly goes inside, too far underneath the basket. Puts the shot up. Good no call by the official. And now ICC with it once again, wanting to run. This is Durrell with it. Nobody picking her up. Now she tries to feed it inside. Good defense there by Calhoun to slap that one away.
Adam Calhoun's trying to settle down, get back into the ball game. They're down 11-1, 6:20 left in the first quarter.
18 seconds on the shot clock, as this is going to be one of their most patient possessions so far, instead of trying to rush it into a shot. 10 seconds now. Trying to work one-on-one, looking to go against Durrell. Turnaround spin shot is up, no good, but there is a foul. And so this will send Calhoun back to the free throw line. This should be number 14, Horson, going to the line. More substitutions coming in the game here for ICC, as mass substitutions coming in here. Number 21 comes into the game, Michaela Reeves into the game. Number 13, Lamani Owens into the game. Number 14, Chastity Dixon into the game. And number 24, Ayana Naylor checks in as well, as that first free throw is good.
That's Horson, I believe.
Yep.
Adam, that was the first foul on Durrell. She's got one, and Addison Howell has one for the Indians.
Second free throw is on its way, and that one bounces around, no good. Rebound being tipped around, and Calhoun finds it. ICC fans wanted an over-the-back call, but didn't get it. Beautiful look on the backside. Layup is good. Hawkins with the basket. Their first field goal of the game comes at the 5:54 mark, as there's a three-pointer on the other end.
Who's that hit that for
Flowers buries the three-pointer.
It's got another one.
And that one off the mark, no good. Two Indians fighting over the rebound. It's no good. And ICC gets the ball after the third opportunity. He's going to back it back out and reset.
Adam, 14-4. Lady Indians up by 10 with the ball. 5:20 left in the first period.
Swinging around, but good anticipation there by Calhoun to take it away. That was Rogers with the steal. She's being hawked by Owens. And finally gets it across the floor. Baseline drive. It opens wide up, and the basket is good there for Watkins. And now here comes the Warhawks with back-to-back baskets off turnovers, trying to climb their way back into this one. Trailed as much as 11, down 14-6 now, with 4:50 and counting to go here in the first quarter. Lady Indians with it up top. Owens with the basketball, skips it over. And they're going to call a 3-second lane violation. Don't see very many of those.
Do not. Must have been in there for a while then.
Well, ICC is going to bring in 5 fresh faces here. Substitution being brought to you by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, and looks like the original starting 5 back into the contest here for ICC. I see Durrell, Howell, Beckley, Williams, and Bowen. Yep, that's the original starting 5 back on the floor here for ICC. Look for that cutback pass, nothing there. Jumper from the free throw line, rattles in and good. That was Horson, who now has 3 points, her first field goal of the game. And now the Warhawks trying to climb back into this one. Three-pointer, yes. Durrell with her second three-pointer of the game. Pushes the lead 17-8. 11 again has been the large lead of the night. Three-pointer on the other end here. That one off the mark, no good. Long rebound, chase down. Good hustle on the part of Calhoun. Nearly throws it away, but able to get it back and reset the offense. Deep NBA range three on its way. Good. Nothing but the bottom of the net there, as that was
Kesia Rogers.
Yeah, Kesia Rogers.
Number 0.
She's got 4 points. And it's a 6-point contest. ICC looking to drive inside, kicks it out. Jarrell, heat check here. That one off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, well off the mark, no good. And the rebound tipped around and controlled by Calhoun. One of those probably should have tried to go in and see if he could get a layup. She had a pretty wide open opportunity there. Baseline runner off the mark, no good. Williams with the rebound for ICC. Beckley leaves this one inside to Bowen, and Bowen finishes.
Good job. Bowen out has 8 points, pushes the lead out to 8. 19-11, 3 minutes left in the first period. Lady Indians 19, Calhoun Lady Warhawks 11.
This jumper on its way, no good. Beautiful block out underneath by Williams. She's getting mugged, and the official blows the whistle. Well, tough play there as Williams did a great job of old school blocking out. That's just put your butt on the defender there, get him out of the way, get the rebound, and then she had 3 players quickly surround her, commit the foul, and now the ball will go back to ICC. That foul was whistled on number 21. That is going to be Dominique Owens, and I've got that as her second.
It is her second.
So inside 3 minutes ago here in the first quarter of play, ICC jumped out to an 11-0 advantage. They lead it now 19-11. As inside they go, looking for that high-low offensive set. Jumper on its way, no good. And a nice block out underneath that time. Nothing but gray shirts in the paint to grab the rebound there, and now Calhoun trying to get out and run. You said it, Jim. That was a good high-low offensive set there for the Indians. Just couldn't get the jumper to fall. Another rebound ripped down there. That's going to be McIver with it. 3-pointers well off the mark, no good, and ball's just going to go out of bounds and back to ICC. Remind you of some more of our sponsors. We've already talked about Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars here in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Bank Okolona, Samstown Market in Manatee, Raising Cane's in Tupelo, Prior Mara Architects, Fagata's Mexican Restaurant here in Fulton, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association. And, of course, tonight's broadcast is made possible thanks to donations from viewers like you to the Sports Information Indian Club. You can visit iccms.edu/Indian Club for more information.
Adam, I think that's an offensive foul. Great defense by the Lady Indians. They get the ball back up by 8. 2 minutes left in the first period.
Yeah, that foul is going to be whistled on number 23. That's going to be Hawkins. As they said, they kind of just pushed.
Right.
Trying to get a position underneath the basket that time. Beckley with the basketball. She trots it into the front court here. Skips it around. Beckley eyes, tries, buys the three-point basket.
Adam, I think that's 4 3-pointers we've hit tonight.
It is, and that's one thing that ICC has kind of struggled with this season is shooting the three, but they've heated up as of late. And you said it, Jim, that was the 4th three-pointer of the first quarter. Largest lead matched now here at 11 by ICC. Shot denied.
Good block. Great defense by Lady Indians.
11 seconds on the shot clock here to remain. Calhoun ball on the baseline.
Adam, that's Michaela Reeves on the block. Just came off the bench.
And then she comes in and slaps the ball free and almost makes it a turnover, I'm trying to say. And then Calhoun eventually does turn it over. Well, they were confused as the words trying to come out of my mouth that time, Mr. Jim.
You're fine.
So ICC with it, a chance to build on their largest lead of the night, which is 11. Second time they've led as much as 11 tonight with 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. 22-11, ICC with the lead and the basketball. Trying to go inside, ball slapped away, still loose on the floor. Jarrell finds it, she drives in. Out to Beckley for 3. That one off the mark, no good, but Naylor with the backside rebound. Beautiful pass, layup, yes! Jarrell. 8 points, but a great pass there by Naylor to find the cutting Jarrell. And ICC leads it now 24-11. 32 seconds to play as there's a three-pointer, back iron, no. Rebound underneath, slapped away, still loose. And bodies all over the place. That should be Calhoun's basketball. They let them play.
They let them play. I thought maybe it was a blocking foul on Calhoun.
As that time, Addison Howell was worse for wear on trying to get to that basketball. She will check out. Owens will check in, and then it'll be number 5, Hannah Davis, checking in here for Calhoun. Shot clock is off with 24.8 seconds to go here. And so Calhoun can hold off for the last shot if they choose to do so, and that's what they're going to do. Three-pointer. No, they put a quick one up and they bury it. That was number 10. Colley with the three, and that's a big one. Can ICC answer on the other end? No. Rebound, and the ball will stay with ICC with 1.9 seconds left to play. Boy, could have been a push on that rebound attempt there.
Looked like we knocked out of bounds. We might have caught a call there also.
So the Calhoun coach pleading her case on the sideline, falling on deaf ears. Maybe why they said ICC ball, because of the contact on the rebound. Owens for three. Yes! Nice. Big three-pointer as the clock sounds here. Owens buries it. ICC hits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 three-pointers in the first quarter to lead this one 27-13. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Wow, thanks, Justin Jefferson.
You know, we love eating Little Caesars and watching the Vikings play.
And one day, I'm going to be just like you.
How about right now? Yes. How about another slice, sport?
Thanks, Dad. So tasty. Gee whiz, Justin Jefferson's having a great day.
Just like this father and son.
JJ's gotta have his Little Caesars. Try stuffed Crazy Crust for only $9.49.
Pizza. Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next?
What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 27-13, ICC with the lead. And Jim, it was raining threes in that first quarter. Your thoughts on the first quarter?
Adam, we're playing very well, hustling. As you mentioned, we got 5 threes out of our 27 points. 15 of them are threes, only 12 are two-point shots. But doing a great job hustling, rebounding, getting the open looks, and knocking them down. That's how we jumped out to get this great big lead. Nice start. Got to keep it up 27-13 with the ball starting the second quarter.
That game recap being brought to you by our friends at the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. ICC throws it out of bounds and turns it over in the opening possession of the second quarter. And Jim, clearly if you're ICC, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right.
But if you're Calhoun, what do you need to do here to try to get back in this?
Calhoun is throwing the ball away several times, and to be honest, they're letting us shoot the three, letting us have wide open three. They got to pick up their defense, probably go man-to-man, and try to stop the three-point shots.
Well, missed the layup there that time, did McIver. ICC, good idea, but good hustle back that time. If it wasn't for Hawkins, that would have been an easy layup for the Indians. They lead this one by 14. That is their largest lead of the night, 27-13. That was the score at the end of the quarter. This is a doubleheader tonight, so we invite you to stay tuned for the men's game coming up at the conclusion of this one. As, bodies hitting the floor all over the place. That's a travel, no call. Jumper on its way, no good, and the rebound to the Indians. Loose ball on the floor, pinballing around, and finally a foul called. Man, things got very physical over there over about the last 45 seconds.
No doubt about it, and needed a called foul to calm things down. As you said, getting a little bit too physical.
And the official throws the ball and misses the ICC player, so he comes back and tries again. Remind everybody, stay tuned. We'll have the Little Caesars halftime report coming your way. We'll take a look at some first half highlights and some special presentations here during halftime. Of course, no band here tonight as they're in some parades. They're also finishing up finals this week. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Lamani goes on the drive, but she is tripped and might have been bailed out that time. And so it would be ICC ball here on the sideline. Fresh 20 seconds on the shot clock after the foul. Well, if you're watching, you live in the area looking for something to do, come on.
That's right.
You got plenty of time to get here for the guys' game. Probably plenty of time to get here for the conclusion of the girls' game. Jumper on its way, bouncing around, no good. Rebound tipped, and found by the Indians. Beautiful pass inside. Good job being patient, let traffic clear, but a great job getting back defensively and help out that time was Calhoun. And the ball eventually goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Indians. So kudos to the Indians. Even bigger kudos that time for the hustle by Calhoun.
You know, Adam, talking about coming out and supporting this Lady Indians and, of course, our men Indians. Both of them starting out so well this year. We need your support. Come out and support these teams. They are hustling, they're playing hard, and they're winning.
Indians currently riding a 10-game win streak into the game later tonight. ICC, as we've already mentioned, out to one of their best starts in over a decade with a 10-0 start to the season here. Nice extra pass. Layup for Naylor. Man, this Indian team is unselfish, and they've made some beautiful extra passes tonight to create some easy baskets.
Adam Naylor's first two stretches largest lead of the night, up by 16, 29-13, 7:40 left in the second quarter.
Calhoun with the basketball. They're being much more patient on offense, trying to work for some better shots. But this defense from the Indians has been tenacious. And there's a near turnover. It should be Calhoun ball as ICC, when they tied it up and slid on the floor, rolled out of bounds. More substitutions coming in the game here. This is going to be number 21, Reeves, and Bowen coming in for ICC. Looks like number 3, Roberts, and maybe 23, Hawkins checking into the game here for Calhoun, and they try to lob it inside, and it's going to go out of bounds. ICC ball should be right there on the sideline, and the official does take it that way. Well, this is the last game of the 2023 half of the season. Going to have quite the layoff for the Lady Indians. They won't be back in action until January the 11th. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. They'll host East Mississippi in a non-conference game on January the 11th. Also that night, the men will host Talladega JV at 7:30, but they'll get the season started a little bit earlier as they'll travel to Jackson, Tennessee to take on Jackson State Community College January the 6th. I believe that's a Saturday. Floater in the paint, up, rolling, no. Offensive rebound, put back.
Nice rebound.
Yes. We've seen the Indians play really well on the boards tonight, Jim.
No doubt about it. Glad to see Michaela getting the scoring column. Of course, Bowen has 8. Darrell has 8. Playing very unselfish. A lot of players scoring tonight. Another turnover. Great defense, Lady Indians. Largest lead tonight, Adam. 7 minutes left to halftime. We're up by 18.
Yeah, we keep singing the praises of the rebounding, the offense, but right now it's really that defense that's really caused Calhoun a lot of problems this evening.
No doubt about it. They have turned the ball over, and we don't have the stats in front of us. I'm saying at least 10 times here going into the second quarter.
Indians with the basketball, looking to go to work here. Tough defense out of Calhoun. Bowen with it now. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gives it up to Lamani Owens. Owens crosses over the defender. Ball fakes, drives inside.
Nice.
Layup. Owens, 5 points with the impressive finish there. And the Indians now lead this thing by 20. Calhoun needs a basket in a big way. They have not scored yet so far here in the second quarter. Drive inside, shot is up, bouncing no, and the Indians with the rebound. Well, the first field goal of the game for Calhoun did not come until 5:54 in the first quarter, and they're starting to get close to that again here in the second quarter. Travel is going to be the call, and the ball will go to Calhoun.
Adam, you made a good point there. We've played 4 minutes here in the second quarter, and Calhoun has not scored. They've been on 13 for a while.
More substitutions coming in here for ICC, and that's another luxury that ICC has that a lot of teams don't. Coach Porter is not afraid to go 10, 12 deep on her bench any night.
Keep them fresh. All of them play well. And, you know, you have different people leading the team and scoring different nights. You like that. You like the flexibility. Got a lot of scores. A lot of people can score. A lot of people can play good defense. Not one superstar. It's got a lot of good ladies that can play very hard, play well.
Well, 5:55 to go here. Like we said, it was at the 5:54 mark in the first quarter whenever Calhoun got their first field goal, so they've surpassed that mark here in the second. Drive inside, wild shot put up. Calhoun fans wanted a foul, but that was a good no call as both players kind of stood their ground, and Davis tried to get the whistle by falling backwards and throwing the shot up. And she landed on her backside and kind of landed hard, so hopefully she's okay. So the Indians with the basketball, leading by 20. Beckley gets the screen, kicks it out to Bowen for the jumper. High archer.
Nice.
Nails it.
Nice jumper now in double digits with 10 points.
ICC leading this one by 22. 22. Well, we said, Jim, we talked about this game at Calhoun. It was kind of the same way. ICC led as much as 16, but Calhoun really stormed back in the second half to come back and make it a ball game. Actually had a couple of chances tied up late, as there's a steal and ICC with it on the other end. So if you're the Lady Indians, you got to remember that, as that shot's up no good. Loose ball, rebound to Bowen, and her putback is there. And a injury timeout on the floor. As
They're
Bowen,
letting them play, Adam. That's pretty physical.
It's gotten pretty physical tonight. Injury timeout on the floor. Let's take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
And welcome back. Good to see the young lady from Calhoun able to walk off on her own power there. Didn't really see her number, but hopefully she's okay. She's being looked at by our training staff here. Nikki on hand. Her and Josh do a great job with our student athletes here, so we know the young lady from Calhoun is in good hands as well. 4:48 and counting here until halftime. ICC bats that one away to go out of bounds and stay with Calhoun. Indians lead this one 37-13 here.
Adam, you mentioned Calhoun has not scored the first 5 minutes of the second quarter.
They've
great
got the
defense. Yeah, great defense by the Lady Indians.
Long NBA range three, beyond NBA range three. Shot's no good. A couple of players fall down, but great hustle. As Bowen got rid of the basketball before she traveled, and then Howell got rid of the basketball before she traveled. Three-pointer on its way, bouncing around, no good. Rebound tipped down and controlled. That is Rogers with the rebound. She wants to get out and run. Kicks it out, two-pointer. Off the mark, no good. Rebound being fought for, and it's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it'll be Lady Warhawks basketball on the baseline. More substitution in the game here for Calhoun. As they're talked about short three players tonight, but pretty much looks like everybody has gotten into the game for Calhoun, just trying to keep them fresh and keep pace with the 12 deep that ICC's gone with. Beautiful screen, but a great
nice
defensive
block.
play.
Whoa, caught a foul.
What?
Looked clean to me.
Let's go back and look at that one again.
I believe that's a clean block. We all make mistakes, and I think the official might have made one.
Let's look at this one. All day, every day. That was just one of those anticipation whistles there, and unfortunately, Addison picks up her second foul. But if you're Calhoun, you like that because you go to the free throw line, and this is a chance at the first points of the second quarter here. 3:58 to play. And nails the first free throw.
What number is that, Adam?
That is zero. That is Rogers.
She's got 5. It's first time they've scored in the second quarter. Went 6 minutes without scoring.
She's got 6 now. She actually scored the first point in the first quarter with a free throw. She's done the same here in the second quarter.
Cut it to 22, Adam. 37-15, 3:55 left until halftime.
Ball goes out of bounds, but it will stay with ICC. Remind you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report. We'll take a look at some first half stats, some highlights, and more. There's a drive inside, and yep, he had to call that one if he's going to call on the other end. You saw him have a delay in calling that one, as that one looked like a pretty good block as well. So just tough situation there, as that's going to be the second foul on Rogers. And this will send Beckley to the free throw line. Beckley's first free throw skips off the front of the rim and finds its way home.
Beckley's got 6 points so far tonight.
We're waiting the second free throw here from the sophomore out of Pontotoc. Couple of dribbles, spins, and bottom of the net good. 7 points now for Allie Beckley. And the Indians lead back to 24. Calhoun with the basketball, looking to drive inside. Good help defense to force them to reset the offense. Three-pointer from well outside, no good. Offensive rebound, nice job getting physical underneath. Three-pointer up in and good, nothing but the bottom of the net there. As that was Rogers, I've got her with 9.
I do too. Leading the team with 9 points, cut the lead to 21, 39-18. Lady Indians with the ball, with the lead, 3:15 until half.
Bowen with the runner in the paint. Renaissance bank shot in there, good.
And Bowen has 14, I believe, Adam.
Yeah, that's a move you don't see her do very often there, but a nice, strong finish. Calhoun's got to get the ball across here, and they do with the second to spare. Trying to go inside, that's got to be a travel. No call, and the layup is up in and good as Owen with her first basket and a timeout on the floor. 41-20, ICC with the lead, 2:52 to go here until halftime. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel the high-tech touch.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 2:52 to go here until halftime. ICC 41, Calhoun 20. And now Calhoun's wanting to come out in a little bit of a press of their own here. ICC was ready for it and no problem breaking it. Beckley with it on the wing. Now skips it inside to Williams. She goes up, and it's going to be a jump ball. Good call. A lot of fans wanted the foul there, but that was just a straight tie-up of the basketball. Possession arrow will be in favor of Calhoun. ICC in a press, which if you're playing the Lady Indians, you know they're going to press from start to finish. As that shot denied. Big-time block shot there by Bowen.
Bowen's having a heck of a game, Adam. 14 points, 2:33 left to halftime. Lady Indians 41, Calhoun. Lady Warhawks 20.
And right now, if you're Coach Porter, I don't know if you want to go to the Christmas break as good as your team's playing right now.
No doubt about it, Adam. They've played very well so far this year. And we know we're getting the division play coming up in January, and that'll be a little bit tougher, but they've done everything they're supposed to do.
And a flag, my goodness, I'm thinking football. And a foul called on ICC.
You know, the Lady Indians are kind of like Florida State. They're just beating everybody in front of them.
That's right.
That's all you can do.
As there's a three-pointer on its way, high arching off the mark, no good. A couple of Indians fighting for the rebound, and that's the reason why it goes out of bounds. Bowen and Naylor looking at each other and kind of laughing that one off. Are they going to say that's ICC ball? There's no way.
I believe so.
Wow. Unless one of the Calhoun players kind of slapped it on its way out. I missed that one, Jim.
I agree with you, sir.
So Beckley with the basketball. She brings it into the front court, throws it over top of the press.
That's
and
a foul.
One of those unfortunate fouls. I like the aggressiveness trying to go after the basketball, but she got to give the young lady a chance to land.
Got to land. Got underneath her.
Yep. As that foul's going to be on number 23. That's going to be Hawkins, and that's going to be her third foul. Fourth team foul. So the next foul on Calhoun, ICC will be shooting free throws.
And Hawkins is their leading scorer, averaging 16 a game. So far tonight, she has 4.
So ICC with it. Beckley asking for everybody to clear out. Jumper on its way. She's knocked down. Good no call. And now Calhoun wanting to get out in transition. Extra pass. Layup is up and good.
That's LaSalle Rogers.
Yep. I've got that for her first points of the night. Makes it a 41-22 contest now. As that one nearly taken away. Owens collects the loose ball. He's going to leave it back now to Beckley. Beckley back to Lamani. They're going to leave her open. She's going to try to make them pay. She can't do it. A lot of contact on the block out there, and the officials again letting them play. Naylor for three. Yes. Nice. Well, it's one of those where Naylor's like, all right, you're going to leave me out here. I'll take advantage of it. She drills the three. 6th three-pointer of the night for the Indians. As that ball goes out of bounds and it'll go back to ICC. Durrell will come into the contest here for ICC, and there's also a sub coming in for Calhoun. Those substitutions being brought to you by our friends over at Max Home. They're hiring. They've got locations in Fulton and Sulligent, Alabama. Visit maxhome.com to find out more. Durrell tries to cross over. Great defense. Now gets away, and there was a push from behind and a foul called. There's no way you can argue that call there if you're the coach. She put both hands in the back of Durrell and pushed her. And so this will send Durrell to the free throw line. That is Lasiah Rogers, her first foul, team 5th foul. So ICC will be shooting free throws the remainder of the second quarter.
First one went in, didn't it?
It did.
Durrell with 9 could get in double digits right now, and she does.
Nothing but the bottom of the net there for Durrell. As Jim mentioned, she's now got 10 points on the evening. 46-22, ICC with the lead. Calhoun with the basketball. Jim, you know what Calhoun's uniforms remind me of? You remember those late 90, early 2000 Kentucky jerseys?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
100% looks like that, and I dig them. That foul's going to be whistled on Owens. Too much hands defensively that time. Her first foul, team 3rd foul. Substitution coming in here for the Indians. This will be number 21 into the contest. Michaela Reeves will check out. Michaela Reeves will check in. Bowen will check out. That's the substitution being brought to you by Raising Cane's in Tupelo. Indians with another steal. Durrell left wide open. Drives inside. Floater is good.
Very nice. Very nice.
Smart decision that time not to force the three. Saw the defender was closing in. Could use that momentum against him to drive baseline. Was able to finish and pushes the lead out 48-22.
26-point lead. 25 seconds left halftime, Adam.
This is the largest lead of the night here for the Indians. There's a foul away from the ball here. Well, I'll tell you what, whatever Calhoun's coach said during that free throw earlier, it worked. As she pointed out the foul differences between the two teams. Well, each time down the floor, ICC has been whistled with a foul. About 3.5 seconds in the difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Calhoun with it, tries to drive baseline. Owens takes that away. Shot is forced up, no good. Offensive rebound, put back is there. Nice job. As that was Watkins finishing that one off. Owens going to rush this one down the floor. She had a buzzer beater, throws this one up, and that's a foul. Well, she felt the contact and just threw it up in the air, and if that one would have went in, we would have just went ahead and sent that one to Sports Center. But instead, she'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Well, I was going to say she had a buzzer beater to end the first quarter and see if she would have a chance at another one here. And Jim, that was a tough foul because that was Keshia Rogers' third foul.
You're right, Adam.
And she has been hot for Calhoun, leading them in scoring, I believe, with 9.
Correct.
First free throw, no good. And that'll do it. ICC leads it 48-24 here at halftime. We'll take a break and come back with a Little Caesars halftime report and more here from Fulton. Back with more right after this.
Wow, thanks, Justin Jefferson.
You know, we love eating Little Caesars and watching the Vikings play.
And one day, I'm going to be just like you.
How about right now?
You're mine, Jefferson!
Yes. How about another slice, sport?
Thanks, Dad. So tasty. Gee whiz, Justin Jefferson's having a great day.
Just like this father and son.
JJ's gotta have his Little Caesars. Try stuffed crazy crust for only $9.49.
Pizza, pizza.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
Okay, bye. Bye. Sadie, come here. Come here. Come here. I got a question for you. How excited are you for today? I'm so excited. I'm pumped. You are? Let's go. Madison, you had me? You had me, man? Okay. Go get that. Go get that. Good set. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm proud. ICC on 3, 1, 2, 3. ICC. Let's go. How you feeling about today?
I'm feeling really good. Are you mic'd up right now?
I am mic'd up.
Oh my gosh,
Say
Cap
hey.
right here. This is my girl. Hey, Pookie Wookie.
Are you so excited?
Yes, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to cheer, ready to be loud, energetic. We're gonna have a good day.
That's
Good
right.
Game.
Let's go.
Go Indians, the Roll Tribe, and we love ICC.
Ball. Short. Up. Oh. Hey, delete that clip. Delete that clip. How you feeling about today, ma'am?
I'm feeling good. Team's feeling energized. We're gonna take this dub.
That's right. That's right. We're the ICC volleyball team captains. I'm Bree.
I'm Audrey.
How do you feel about being the captain this year?
I mean, I worked really hard, but I wouldn't be here without the success of my team.
Well said. Well said. Here with my crippled roomie. Man, she left me. How's your knee doing?
It's great.
Are you ready to get back out here?
I'm so ready.
We miss you. We really do.
I miss it.
Coach Annie, our lovely volleyball coach. How are you feeling about our first home game? You
I'm
nervous?
so excited. We've worked so hard, so I'm ready to see it all on the home court. I'm really excited.
No nerves, nothing?
I mean, there are nerves, but it's like a healthy amount. It's not
Okay.
like, I'm not too scared.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm not too scared. Are you ready?
Born ready. Born ready. Oh, good, babe. Good. Good hands. Tip, 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 tip. Good, Sadie. What's the run out? The call, when they call our name, what do we do?
Just like,
You just wave?
no, you wave and then you run and high five the team.
Yeah.
You just.
So we line up in number order.
Yeah, you got number order.
Hey, we have to do number order tonight.
You should know that freshman, sophomore, whatever you want to call yourself.
I'm a freshman, and we didn't do this
Now
for
we're
a
just
spring
making
game.
up words.
And we
We're
didn't
just
do-
making up words as we go, huh?
What we have to have with this team is that first ball kill mentality.
Yes.
Because if we give them a free ball, they're going to get it.
Yep.
You all are going to call it in the air.
Heads.
That's what they say.
Heads.
It's tails. Who has my serve to receive?
Serve.
Serve? All right, ladies, good luck.
Finally. Y'all won. Finally.
Because they called it.
They got well, last time we didn't get to call it. She just said, this is you and this is you.
Number 1, a freshman outside here from Oxford, Mississippi, 3 Lions.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer, an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
Wow, thanks, Justin Jefferson.
You know, we love eating Little Caesars and watching the Vikings play.
And one day, I'm gonna be just like you.
How about right now? Yes. How about another slice, sport?
Thanks, Dad. So tasty. Gee whiz, Justin Jefferson's having a great day.
Just like this father and son.
JJ's gotta have his Little Caesars. Try stuffed crazy crust for only $9.49.
Pizza.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the Little Caesars halftime report. ICC leading at 48-24 here over Calhoun. You just saw one of our special features that we had on the volleyball team. You can see our mic'd up features on our YouTube page by visiting Let's Go ICC. That's all one word, Let's Go ICC on YouTube. Tons of videos there. You can see highlights from tonight's game as well. Speaking of that, Mr. Jim, tell me about your thoughts on the first half for the Indians.
First half couldn't have gone any better for the Lady Indians. They're up 48-24. Adam, they've rebounded well. They hit 6 3-point shots. As we mentioned, up 48-24, playing great defense, spreading the ball around. I'm looking at the scoring, balanced scoring. Darrell's got 12 points tonight. Jemiah Bowen's got 14 points. Beckley has 7 points. We're just playing outstanding at this time.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, let's just go ahead and go over all the scoring, and let's start with Calhoun.
We'll do Kasai Rogers leading the team with 9 points, and it kind of falls off from there. Watkins has 4. Lasai Rogers has 2. Colleague came off the bench, got 3. Harson has 3. Dominique Owens has 2. And the leading scorer, Kennedy Hawkins, only has 2 tonight. We know she'll pick it up later in the second half. For the Lady Indians tonight, up 48-24, leading the team, Jemiah Bowen has 14 points. Ariana Darrell has 12. Allie Beckley has 7. Flowers has 3. Lamani Owens has 5. Michaela Reeves came off the bench, got 2. And Liana Naylor has 5. We're up 48-24 here at halftime.
That is your score here at halftime. 2:40 to go until we start the second half of play. Mr. Jim, what do the Indians need to do to continue the success here in this one? Because we said it, we were up as much as 16. A little bit larger here this time, but we were up as much as 16 in the second half at Calhoun. They were able to get hot and come back and make it a ball game. What does ICC need to do to avoid that this evening?
Adam, there's not a simple answer, but you got to come out and still play like you played first half. You don't coast. You don't think the game's over. You play hard. You rebound. You play good defense. You hit your shots. You play with a lot of depth, which we've done tonight. If we do that, we should pull away with a nice victory.
And that is your thoughts on the first half for Mr. Jim Ingram, being brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We'll take a few timeouts and come back for the second half of play here from Fulton. Lady Indians up 48-24 at the break.
Wow, thanks, Justin Jefferson.
We love eating Little Caesars and watching the Vikings play.
And one day, I'm going to be just like you.
How about right now?
Goodbye, Jefferson!
Yes. How about another slice, sport?
Thanks, Dad. So tasty. Gee whiz, Justin Jefferson's having a great day.
Just like this father and son.
JJ's gotta have his Little Caesars. Try stuffed crazy crust for only $9.49.
Pizza.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also a maestro of the clarinet. A famous speed solver.
Piece of cake.
A noted cheese connoisseur.
Limburger.
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
I heard every time you order Little Caesars during the Pizza pregame, you score a fun perk.
And I heard Justin Jefferson is the most handsome receiver of all time.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
No, I heard people say it.
Order pizza and Pepsi online on game day for a chance to win Super Bowl 58 tickets.
Pizza.
And welcome back as we're just moments away from the start of the second half here from ICC. Lady Indians up 48-24 here at the break. And it's been a little bit of everything tonight. ICC has played well defensively, offensively, has done a good job of controlling the boards. But as we said, this is a good Calhoun team that can get hot at any second. We saw it at Calhoun. And, well, the homer in me says, hopefully don't see it here in Fulton.
That's right. Got to play hard, play like you played the first half with the intensity and play well.
So, ICC will have the basketball to start here. They're in their home whites. Calhoun in those good-looking gray uniforms as they slap it away and take it away to start the good possession. So a good way to start the second half here, creating the turnover. Long two-pointers off the mark, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Darrell. She traveled. Just took too big of a step there, drug that pivot foot, and the ball will go back to Calhoun. So 2 turnovers to start the second half here, opposite of what we said they need to do to start it, Mr. Jim.
No doubt about it, and I know Coach Porter will not put up with that. We'll see some substitution quickly if this continues.
So Calhoun with the basketball. Throw it over the top as that was good defense. They were looking for that backside cut. ICC took it away. Jim, one thing you got to keep an eye on is Rogers, who has the basketball. She's playing with 3 fouls, so she's got to be careful early going in this one. This shot's put up off the mark, no good. Bowen with the rebound, and there's going to be a reach-in foul, and that's going to be whistled on number 20. I believe that's Watkins of Calhoun.
I believe that's her first foul. She had 4 points in the first half. As Adam mentioned, we just started the third quarter. Lady Indians up 48-24 on Calhoun Lady Warhawks. 9 minutes left in the third period.
Indians get it across with 4 seconds to spare. Lady Indians with it now. Look, a little confusion on what they want to run here offensively. As Beckley scoop shot is up. Couldn't get it to fall, but there's going to be a foul whistled here on Calhoun. And that's going to be Lasiah Rogers. That's going to be her third foul as well. So both the Rogers with 3 fouls here. We'll get a quick substitution to pop up for Calhoun. This is going to be number 10, Coley, entering the contest. And Lasiah Rogers will check out with her third foul of the night. And a pair of free throws coming up here, as this is Beckley. Beckley's first free throw is good.
She's been solid tonight, Adam. She's got 8 points, playing a really good point guard tonight, driving, penetrating, getting the ball to the right people.
Waiting the second free throw on its way. That one left short, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Calhoun will get the board. So Calhoun look like they're going to try to up the tempo a little bit, see if they can get ICC out of position defensively. But ICC does a good job in transition defense to force them to reset the offense. Looking to drive inside. That one slapped away and cleaned up there by Jarrell. Jarrell wanting to get out in the open floor. Picks up her dribble, kicks it out to Beckley, and Beckley inside to Bowen. Bowen turns around, and she is hit and knocked down, and that will be a foul on Calhoun. It's one of those, that was such a great pass. I think Calhoun was just trying to react and recover, and when they did, bumped into Bowen.
I think that's Dominique Owens' third. I think.
We'll see if they'll put it on the board. Sometimes they do that to us, Jim. I've got it as her third as well.
I believe it was her. Lady Indians, that was Bowen, got her 15th point tonight.
Well, if you say she's got 3 and my book says she's got 3, we'll both say
We'll go
3.
with that. How about that?
As that second free throw is up in a good 16 points now for Bowen. And ICC leads this one 51-24.
Largest lead of the night, up by 27, Adam. 8:15 left in the third period.
That one's going to be slapped out of bounds. And those are the type plays that's made the difference tonight for ICC. Those little hustle plays that they slap the ball out of bounds, or they slap it loose, or they get back and help defense. A lot of those little extra plays you don't see when you get a team down by this much.
No, I like our hustle, like our tenacity.
Nice strong move inside. Shot is good, as that was number 21, Owens. I've got that with her 4th point. First
too, Adam.
Points of the third quarter. And our version of Bowen is hit, knocked to the floor, no foul call. Good no call as she spun into the defense, as the defense just stood their ground there.
Nice pass. Give and go, Adam.
Beautiful job there as Williams.
First 2 points tonight.
Gets her first 2 points off a great assist from Beckley. Indians nearly take that one away, and Calhoun with it now on the other end. Spinning up and under. Layup. No, the iron unkind. Rebound to Calhoun. Jumper from the free throw line is up and good. That was, I believe, Coley. That'll be her 5th point of the game.
Indians with the ball up. 53-28, 25-point lead. 7 minutes left in the third period.
So Lady Indians with the basketball, trying to set their offense here. 12 seconds on the shot clock, now make it 10. Beckley's jumper off the mark, no good. Rebound, nice job underneath that time by Calhoun. Had 3 bodies on Bowen. No chance she could get that rebound. 3-pointer on its way, no good. Bowen aggressively ripping that board and throwing them bows to clear things out there. Beckley, jumper on its way, off the mark, no good. Rebound to the Indians. They're simply going to back this one back out and reset the offense. Beckley will have it now, 15 seconds on the shot clock. 53-28. Beckley pulls up for a 3. That one halfway down, no good. Rebounds will be slapped out of bounds. And easily could have been called a foul on ICC. We'll see what the official is going to let to do here. Is he going to call the foul or just say ball out of bounds? Look, he's just going to say ball out of bounds. 5 fresh faces on the floor here for the Indians. Let's give those to you as we can. I see number 10, Flowers, 13, Owens, 14, Dixon. You've got 21 is Reeves and 24, Naylor. That is your Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works lineup on the floor now for ICC. Calhoun with it, trying to go that high-low set, spins, and that's a travel.
Good defense, Lady Indians.
That's one of those where Reeves kind of stood her ground, then backed out of the way. That old Shaquille O'Neal style defense. A lot of teams would do that and kind of move out of the way and let him take care of himself. And then once he got that figured out, he was pretty much unstoppable.
He can play.
So ICC with the basketball, 53-28 is the score. Turnover, good job by Calhoun with the steal. Now on the open floor, layup on the other end is no good. Tough break there for the Lady Warhawks. But ICC returns the favor on the other end. Now Calhoun wanting to get out and run, pushes it into the corner. Ooh, if she would have put her heel down, she would have been out of bounds. Good play there by Rogers. Long 2-pointer drilled. As that was Watkins with the basket. She's got 6. And a timeout on the floor. Timeout, let's take it with them. Let's hear from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also a skilled swordsman, a master chef.
Needs more lavender.
A wonder at word games.
2 tries, every time.
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 53-30, ICC with the lead. 5:24 to go here in the third quarter. Jim Ingram, Adam Gore bringing this action here inside the Davis Event Center on Nancy Gray Court. Lady Indians trying to move to 11-0 on the season, but there's another turnover. Something we didn't see a lot of out of the Indians in the first half, and that's going to be a blocking foul and one.
Call.
Yep, I like the call. Well, that's a big call there because Rogers will have a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way, but if that foul would have been called on her, that would have been her 4th foul of the evening. And they do count the basket, so a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here for Rogers.
Well, Monty Owens' 2nd foul, Adam.
And she cashes in. She's been money from the free throw line. 4 of 5 from the charity stripe tonight is Rogers. Well, here come the Lady Warhawks. They've got a large hole to dig their way out of, but they're starting to do so.
5 minutes left in the third period. Lady Indians with the ball up by 20, 53-33.
Flowers with it, picks up her dribble, in trouble. Decides to put the jumper up on her own. It's off the mark, no good. And I tell you what, the biggest difference right now is, Mr. Jim, the aggressiveness of the Lady Warhawks on the boards on both sides of the floor.
Give them credit, trying to claw the way back into the ball game, Adam. Got a long way to go, but they're hustling.
Calhoun tried to get out in transition, didn't like what they have, so reset the offense. Looking to drive underneath, and the shot is up and good. Well, that time Coley would not be denied as she had an idea to get to the basket, did so, and was able to finish.
She finished. Let's be honest, she forced it, but she finished.
Naylor with the basketball, looking to go to work, drives inside, and she lost the handle of it on the way up. And ooh, I guess instead of calling the foul, they're going to say ICC basketball because it looked like Naylor was the last one to touch that one. So 4 new faces on the floor here for ICC. Beckley, Terrell, Bowen, and Williams into the contest. Flowers will stay in for ICC. That substitution is being brought to you by Bank Oklahoma. Foul on the floor. And that's going to be Horson, her first foul. She's got 3 points on the evening. ICC ball on the baseline. Beckley lobs this one into Bowen. Bowen trying to split defenders. And then
3 seconds.
3-second violation. Second time we've seen that call tonight.
Never happens that often.
And say that's almost something that's lost in the game of basketball.
And there's a turnover.
Just a frustration play there that time as Rogers got the basketball and just kind of stepped in bounds from out of bounds. And so the ball will go back to the Lady Indians. Flowers with it, loses her balance, gets it inside to Williams, who's going to send it back up top to Beckley to reset. Terrell with the basketball, looking to go to work. Beautiful
good
extra
pass,
but great recovery on defense. Second shot is up and good. Williams, nice job hanging around and getting that basket, her 4th point of the night. Lead back to 20. There's a steal by the Indians, but Calhoun pokes it away and gets it back on the other end of the floor. Looking to go inside. Shot is up, and that's going to be a foul on Bowen. Good job that time. Wasn't really a ball fake, more of a hesitation before putting the ball up. Got the defender in the air, leaned into her, got the foul, and couldn't get the layup to go, but a chance to get points with the clock stopped, and that's going to be big here for the Lady Warhawks if they want to continue to chip away at this lead. It was 28 was the largest of the night. It's gotten down to 18, but ICC has been able to push it back out to 20. That first free throw is no good.
I believe that's McIver.
It is.
At the line.
Second free throw, it's good. Her first point of the evening. Makes it a 55-36 contest, and Calhoun getting scrappy, and it's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to be in favor of the Lady Warhawks. Tell you what, Jim, I like this Warhawk squad. We saw it at Calhoun. We're seeing it again tonight. They don't know how to quit.
They're not quitting. I like it. Being coached hard. I mean, yeah, they're down 19 against a good team. We're 10-0. We got a good basketball team. But Calhoun's not giving up. Give them a lot of credit.
Calhoun looks to go to work on the inside. Shot is blocked by Bowen. ICC trying to get out in transition. They drop it off to Bowen. She puts up a high arching jumper. It's off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, chase down. Beckley calls for it and allows the Indians to reset the offense. Beckley looking to drive one-on-one. Nice defense to force that one back out to Flowers. Flowers drops it off to Williams. Williams now over to Beckley, near side of the floor. Beckley drives inside. Floater is up, bouncing around. No, rebound, tipped, and it's going to be last touched out of bounds by Calhoun. Well, they heard the shot clock go off, but the ball did hit the horn. Or excuse me, did hit the rim. So a fresh 20 seconds as it'll be ICC ball on the baseline. They trigger it inside to Flowers. Flowers is going to send it up top. Terrell back over to Beckley. Beckley quickly inside to Bowen. Bowen tries to go up strong, but good defense that time by Calhoun. Ball is out of bounds, and they're going to say Calhoun basketball, but that's going to be a break for the Lady Warhawks as that one was last touched by McIver. Coach Robin Porter saw the same thing, but the official's opinion's the only one that matters.
No doubt about it. I think they might have missed it, Adam. Just an honest mistake.
So Calhoun with it. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the back iron, no good. Rebound being fought for, taken away, but then ICC gets in the paint. And Flowers finds it, and it's going to be a travel. Good call as she kind of rolled around and fell that time, but there is a Calhoun player down on the floor. Hopefully she is okay as a timeout on the floor. We'll see if she's going to be able to get up on her own there. Let's take the quick timeout with them and hear from Little Caesars.
I heard every time you order Little Caesars during the Pizza pregame, you score a fun perk.
And I heard Justin Jefferson is the most handsome receiver of all time.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
No, I heard people say it.
Order pizza and Pepsi online on game day for a chance to win Super Bowl 58 tickets.
Pizza.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
And welcome back out of the timeout. That was McIver that was shaken up on the play and able to walk off the floor on her own power. So hopefully she'll be okay and able to re-enter the contest here. Out of the timeout is 55-36. ICC with the lead, Calhoun with the basketball. 2:05 to go here in the third quarter. Calhoun has done a good job here in the third quarter, settling down and running through their offense. But they've done a much better job of protecting the basketball as well. Flowers gets that rebound. Leads it up the floor to Owens. Owens out and running. Kicks it out. Williams back up top to Flowers, and now ICC wants to reset the offense. Lamonti with the basketball, far side of the floor. Works it over to Williams now, who works it back to Flowers. Flowers working off a screen, rolls in the paint, ball fake, nothing there. Bowens, 5 seconds on the shot clock now. Lamonti goes inside, a lot of contact, no foul call.
Good defense by Calhoun. Give him credit.
So Calhoun with it here. If they can get a stop and a basket, it could be huge to continue to clip away at this lead. Fadeaway jumpers off the mark, a lot of contact, no foul called on that one. Been a very physical contest this evening as there's a nice feed. Layup is there for Williams. Good feed. We've seen some nice distributing of the basketball tonight by ICC. Turn into those type of buckets. There's a three-pointer. That one bounced around, kissed off the glass twice, and fell for Rogers. I've got that, her third three-pointer of the night, 15 points.
That's what I got, Adam. She's been their major offense tonight.
Flowers with the basketball, kicks it out to Durrell. She wants the answer, and she does. Durrell, she's had the hot hand tonight for ICC. She's got 15. That was her third three-pointer of the night. ICC leads this one 60-39. Shot clock is off, so Calhoun can hold for that final shot if they want to. Rogers puts up that quick three. It's no good. Owens slaps the ball out of bounds. So it'll be Calhoun basketball with 16.1 seconds to go here in the third quarter. So it'll be Calhoun ball on the sideline. Good screen. Layup is there. Nice play out of the set inbounds there, as that was, I believe that was Coley. And then there's a steal. They get a shot off here, and if it goes, that's big. No. Indians dodge a big-time bullet there as they'll take a 60-41 lead into the fourth quarter. We'll take the timeout with them here from Davis Ford and more. Back after this.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back as we get set to start the fourth quarter of play. 60-41, ICC with the lead. And Jim, we saw Calhoun able to chip away at that lead, but every time they went on a little bit of a run, ICC was able to answer.
We did, Adam. We were up by 24 at half. We're up by 19 now at the end of the third period. Calhoun played hard, played better, but our defense stepped up at the proper time and held them down. We got a big lead, but give Calhoun credit. They're hustling, playing better here, but we still have a big lead. Need to finish strong and go 11-0 tonight to end out the year, Adam. How about that?
That would be big right there for sure. As we talked about, ICC off to one of their better starts in more than a decade at 10-0 on the season. Unfortunately, our archives don't go back far enough to find how long it's been since ICC's had that type of start, if they've ever had that type of start. Shot is up and a strong finish. As that was Williams.
Adam Williams did not score first half. She's already got 8 here starting the fourth quarter.
Chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way coming up here for Williams. Yeah, she's one of those players that just comes in and quietly does her job. Because that's going to be the fourth foul on Rogers. That free throw is no good. Rebound chased down by Calhoun. Lasaya Rogers, that is, with their fourth foul.
Kasai is leading the team with 15 points.
She's got 3 fouls. She picked up that 3 fouls late in the second quarter, has played strong since. Oh, my goodness. I think the official just blew the whistle and had to make something up there. She called a push in the back on Bowens. Bowens took an elbow to the stomach. I thought she was going to call a reach-in foul on Jarrell for a second, which she got nothing but all ball. That's that three-pointer no good. Shot is up, and that one's blocked, and that's going to be 2 quick fouls on Bowen, and now she's got 4 fouls.
She's going to have to take a break, I think.
And so she will check out. Checking in will be Michaela Reeves for ICC. This is a substitution that's being brought to you by Samstown Market right there in Mantachie. Might visit Sam this weekend, see if I can find something to cook. He's
no doubt about it.
One of the best meat selections in North Mississippi. Great produce and other specialized products. As that second free throw is good.
Who was that, Adam? Her hair's in the way of the number. Plus, I can't see well anyway.
I believe it was 21.
Thank you, sir. I'll go with that one. Dominique.
And there's a shot up and one on the other end for Reeves. And so that one's going to be on Owens. That's going to be her fourth foul as well. And this will send Reeves to the line. She's got 4 points and a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here.
Got it.
And rattles it home. 5 points for Reeves. And, Jim, you talked about it at halftime. And one thing that we talked about with this ICC team that makes them so dangerous is anybody can step up as a big scorer of the night. And it's been even scoring for the most part across the board for ICC. That shot's off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped around and into the hands of Calhoun. And that's going to be a turnover by the Indians. 65-44. Try that little give and go. ICC was there. Strong move in the paint. Another nice block out underneath, and the layup is up in and good.
Who made that, Adam? I missed that.
That is 23. Their number's a little difficult to pick up on the far side of the floor.
Hawkins.
Yep, Hawkins, that blue on gray. Kind of blends in for us old guys. ICC leads it now 65-46. Indians trying to be a little bit more methodical here in the fourth quarter on the offensive side. Looking for that backside cut. It was there. But that's what you're taught. Just get a hand in the passing lane. Good things will happen. It did there. It's deflected off of Coley and forces the Indians to reset on the baseline instead of having a wide open layup. Flowers wants the three. That's off the back iron. No good. And the rebound to Calhoun. Can Calhoun get hot? Can they make this thing interesting down the stretch? That jumper would have went a long way if they could have, but Durrell with the backside rebound. Gives it up to Beckley now. Beckley trying to drive forward, now drops it off to Durrell, and Durrell's just going to calm things down.
Adam, we've got a 19-point lead with the ball, 7:50 left in the ball game.
He said 28 was the largest lead. 19 has been pretty much the steadiest lead here in the second half for ICC. 5 seconds now on the shot clock. Flowers drives inside. She is hammered. Tough break there. She kind of went out of control to the basket. Got bailed out with the foul. I believe that one's going to be on Coley. That's going to be her second foul, and ICC will head back to the free throw line. Remind you to stay tuned. We'll have the Renaissance Bank postgame report coming your way at the conclusion of this one. We'll take a very brief break and jump into the Davis Ford pregame show for the men's game. That will come your way at the conclusion of this one. Free throw, good for Flowers. I've got her with 4.
Yes, sir. 4 points. Been solid off the bench. And, Adam, we've talked about the depth that we have, and the production does not drop off. Got a lot of players, got a lot of moving parts that can play for us this year.
Second free throw was good as well. ICC now up 67-46. 7.5 to go in this one. Calhoun with it, tries to feed it inside, but a nice job there by Reeves getting around and stealing that one. ICC wanted to run, but Coach Porter kind of pulled the reins back on him, said, nope. Let's work this clock here. Durrell with the basketball. Man-to-man defense out of Calhoun. It's been tough here in the second half. Flowers tries to drive inside, had the ball stripped. She's still fighting for it, and it's going to be a jump ball possession arrow in favor of Calhoun. Tell you what, this has been one of the more physical basketball games that we've seen this season. That's for men and women, as the officials have let them get pretty physical tonight. We've seen a couple of players for Calhoun have to check out after being hurt, and hopefully nothing serious for those two young ladies. But as we said, I mean, it's nothing malicious, it's nothing dangerous, but it's just been a very physical basketball game. Baseline jumper off the mark, no good. Flowers with the rebound. Wants to work it up the floor to Durrell. ICC on a 3-on-2 break. Shot was denied.
6:37 left in the ball game. ICC Lady Indians 67. The Calhoun Lady Warhawks 46. ICC has the ball with a 21-point lead. As we mentioned, 6:37 left in the ball game.
So Durrell will key this one in. Does so to Owens. Owens calling for a screen. He's going to get one out of Naylor. Lamani puts up a wild shot. It's no good. Naylor gets the ball, kicks it out to Durrell for 3. It's left short, no good. Rebound tipped around. Calhoun had it, lost it. Naylor gets it. Hook shot up, no good, but a foul. Got to secure that basketball when you get the rebound, Jim.
No doubt about it. And I believe that's Coley's third.
And so this will send Naylor to the free throw line. She had 5 points, all of those coming in the first half. Taking her time, a pair of dribbles, a spin, shot, and good. Naylor with 6 points now. Second free throw, it's good as well. Nice job sending both those free throws home. ICC 5 of 6 from the charity stripe here in the fourth quarter.
Adam, we extend the lead now to 23 again. 69-46, coming up on 6 minutes left in the ball game.
Drive inside and just lost control that time as she went to make a step, and like her shoe kind of almost came off on her that time. Luckily, didn't twist the ankle or anything. So Calhoun's going to jump back in that press. The Indians wasn't the cleanest way to break a press, but they do. As Owens with the basketball, dribbling up top.
Just went under 6 minutes, Adam.
Behind the back, Owen kicks it back out to Durrell. Durrell, nicer way through the lane. Shot is up, but there's a foul. So this will send Durrell back to the free throw line. That, I believe, should be the It is the 5th team foul whistled on Calhoun, but only the 4th on Coley. Good to see McIver back in the game. She was one of the players that went down earlier after a tough collision. As that free throw off the mark, no good for Darrell. So good to see her able to check back into the contest.
Adam, have we seen Addison Howell come back in for us? She got banged up a little bit too, I believe.
Don't think we have.
I don't either.
As that second free throw was good. 16 points now for Darrell. So Calhoun with the basketball. Trying to work it inside. They do so. Nice feed. Shot is up, but there's a foul. And this will send Calhoun to the free throw line. Really impressed with the play of the bigs for Calhoun. They don't mind getting physical. They do have 2-3 tall players, as that was Hawkins, who will head to the free throw line and gets that first one to find its way home for her 5th point of the evening. Remind you, the guys' game will be following this one. We'll have the Renaissance Bank post-game report. We'll name our Samstown Market star of the game. Second free throw good. Darrell had a chance to drive to the basket, but knows right now that ICC wants to work on this patient style of offense to work some of the clock here. 15 seconds now on the shot clock. Owens just crossing over the defender, now drops it off. Reeves with it, drives inside. Shot is up, contact and a foul. And ICC will head back again to the free throw line. So this is stretching the game out a little bit, Jim.
It is.
So these fouls on both sides of the floor.
Adam, we got a big lead, 22-point lead with 5 minutes left in the ball game.
Reeves to the free throw line, where she just made one on the tail end of on the 3-point play, if you will, the old-fashioned way, and nails that one. She's got 6. And that one rattles around and falls. 3 for 3 from the charity stripe tonight is Reeves. She's got 7. Unless you say otherwise.
No, she's got 7, Adam. You're always right, sir.
I don't know about that one. 3-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Another offensive board there. Turnaround shot, hook shot, bouncing around. No, the iron unkind there. Oh, tough break for Calhoun, as that was a good offensive rebound. Good-looking shot. Then ICC turns it over on the other end. 72-48 is your score. 4:46 to go in the contest. Substitutions coming in the game. These substitutions are being brought to you by Davis Ford right here in Fulton. Matter of fact, they're right down the road from us here in the Davis Event Center. Maybe a coincidence. It is called Davis Ford, and this is called the Davis Event Center.
How about that?
I don't know. As there's a foul on the other end. As that one's going to be whistled on Flowers. Foulapalooza all of a sudden in this game. As we talked about them playing physical, referees may have heard us and said, okay, well, we'll clean it up for you, Gore. As Flowers picks up her first foul. This is going to be Hawkins back to the line where she just made 2. Make it 3 in a row now for Hawkins. I've got her with 7. And makes 4 straight from the charity stripe, and a timeout taken here by Calhoun. Timeout on the floor. Let's take the timeout with them. Why not hear from Davis Ford and be back with more right after this.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next? So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 4:38 to go here in the fourth quarter. ICC up 72-50 here over Calhoun. Lady Indians in white, Lady Warhawks in gray. As this is a doubleheader this evening here on the ICC Sports Network. We thank all those that are tuning in and say a special hello to those that are watching in favor of Calhoun this evening. As a great hustle play by Calhoun, loose ball on the floor, jump ball, and it should be in favor of the Indians, and it will be.
Adam, to the fans of Calhoun, you're not going to win tonight's game, but we're very impressed with their hustle. They're playing hard, well coached. They just started out slowly tonight, but we're very impressed with Calhoun, the way they have hustled to stay in this ball game tonight.
Yeah, they went the first, their first basket in the first quarter came with 5:54 to go in the first quarter. Their first basket in the second quarter came with 3:58.
Right, and that's cost them the ball game.
Yeah.
That's it. No doubt about it. They're down by 10 in the first quarter. Another 10-point second quarter. That's your 20-point lead, and that's why they're down 22.
There's a foul whistled on 24. McIver, we talked about, she went down with an injury earlier. Good to see her back into the contest, as this is going to be Bowen to the free throw line. She's got 16, make it 17. She'll be in the running for one of our, or for the Samstown Market Star at the game at the end of the night. Of course, Mr. Jim, I'll let you select that one at the end of the evening.
We'll do it as a joint selection, sir.
Second free throw, that one good as well. 18 points for Bowen. 74-50 is the lead. ICC has led as much as 28 in this contest, trying to see if they can get back to that mark. 4:10 to go here in this fourth quarter. Little pick and roll action. McIver with it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Tough defense out of the Lady Indians. Drive inside and running layup, no good. Rebound tipped out. Calhoun finds it, puts the jumper back up. Think she might have thought that shot clock was running down. She didn't collect herself to get a good shot off there, and ICC takes the rebound.
ICC with the ball up 24 points, 3:40 left in the ball game.
Remind you, stay tuned. You don't want to miss this guy's game. That was a game that ICC was down by 16. Was able to come back and win that one by 3. Matter of fact, Calhoun had a chance at a game-tying shot, but Indians' defense did not let them get a shot off in that final 6 seconds of the game. So anticipating another good one there in this guys' game. 76-50 now. ICC with the lead after Jarrell collects her 18th point of the night. Drive inside, shot left short, offensive rebound, no. Third time, not a charm. Fourth time, yes. Good job sticking with it that time, as that was Watkins cleaning up her own miss. Got her with 8.
I do too.
Inside 3 minutes to play now here in the contest. Indians work the ball at the floor. Bowen's with it. Gotta remember, her name does not have an S on it. I keep saying Bowens because of John.
Right, and usually a lot of times it is Bowens.
But it is Bowen. As that's going to be a horse collar. As Beckley blew by the defender, she just reached out and kind of grabbed her and
took her to the floor. Fourth, I believe. Was that on number 0?
That's going to be...
Got her third, huh? Okay. I got her down 4, but hey.
I have to say they had her down with 3 earlier as well, so maybe that's the reason why they didn't take her out when we thought they would have. So the big board says 3, so we'll agree with that. Free throw is good. Beckley with 9.
Go double digits here.
I like that thought plan, Jim.
It's going in. Put it in. Come on, Allie. There you go.
And nails it. 10 points for the 2-sport star here at ICC. 3-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Another offensive rebound by Calhoun. They've had plenty of second, sometimes even third shot opportunities here in this fourth quarter. That's a nice move in the paint. Bowen had the rebound. My goodness. 2 players hit the floor, no whistle. And that shot was up and good. Jim, I missed who made that one.
It was Kasai Rogers.
So Rogers cleans that one up. I've got that as her first points here in the fourth quarter.
I believe so. She's got 17 to lead the team.
We're inside 2 minutes to play now. ICC up 78-54. Beckley tries to work off a screen. Good job fighting underneath it. Beckley, scoop shot, no. McIver strong on the rebound. Quickly down the floor on the other end. That one's going to be lost out of bounds. Last touched by the Lady Indians, so it will stay with Calhoun on the baseline. Rogers for 3. That one well off the mark, no good. And there's going to be a chase for the rebound, but a foul on the rebound. I think this one's going to be whistled on ICC's Williams.
Adam, I think you let that one go.
Yeah, I'm going to say with 1:30 to go and the way you've called the previous 3 quarters.
Yeah. But, hey, he didn't ask me.
No.
And it was a foul, but we got 1:30 left in the game. It's a 24-point game, and he calls a foul.
That is Williams' first foul. This will send McIver to the free throw line where she's 1 of 2 on the evening, make her 2 of 3 now. Second free throw off the mark, no good, but we have a lane violation. Apparently on ICC, I thought there was a gray jersey that stepped in the lane, but they're going to say it was ICC. So a do-over on that free throw for McIver, and she cashes in. Nice job.
Give her credit. Indians with the ball, 1:30 left in the ball game. Indians up by 22. Lady Indians, that it is. Playing against the Lady Warhawks of Calhoun.
Well, Beckley basically goes coast to coast and backs it back out. ICC again wanting to work the clock here, and that's going to be a reach-in foul by Rogers. You got to give Rogers credit though. She stayed with a very speedy Beckley on that possession for quite a while before getting reached in or getting a call for the reach-in. Beckley back to the line. First one back iron, no good.
Allie's played very solid tonight, Adam, sitting with 10 points and hopefully making her 11th on this free throw. And let's predict she does. How about that?
I like it. I like it.
I believe she's going for 11 right here.
And she gets it. Mr. Jim speaks it into existence.
Got lucky.
79-56 now is the score. Clock is not running. And they finally run it now. Coming up on a minute to play in this one before we can officially wrap it up in red and blue. ICC leading it 79-56. Beckley with the basketball, yo-yoing it back and forth up top. Looking to go to work here against Rogers. 12 seconds now on the shot clock, inside a minute to play. Gets by the defender, floater in the paint, kiss off the glass, no. Rebound tipped around, Naylor puts it up, it's no good. And a loose ball, and Calhoun comes away with it. That's Davis with the basketball. She wants to go inside and traveled. Official started to call it, but elected not to, but then now is going to call the foul. Reached for his whistle, put it in his mouth, and said,
Who did he call the foul on?
Apparently, Jessidy Dixon, her first foul.
Huh.
Like I said, didn't call the travel. It's one of those everybody kind of stopped expecting the call. He started to call it, but instead now the free throw, and that one's going to be off the mark, no good for Hannah Davis. Hannah looking for her first points of the evening. And she gets them. 79-57, 40 seconds to play in this one. Indians with the basketball. Beckley asking everybody to clear out. And they'll do so as she'll trot this one into the front court. Well, as we mentioned just moments away before this one to be called final in favor of the Lady Indians, and they'll improve to 11-0 on the season, one of their best starts in quite a while, if maybe ever. Beckley, little floater in the paint, it's off the mark, no good. Well, Calhoun can get this one down. Rogers with it. She's going to Steph Curry the three. It's off the mark, no good.
It's way out there.
Second shot's no good. Going to get it back to her again. Three-pointer on its way.
Nope.
No, and that will do it. Your final score in this one, ICC 79, Calhoun 57. We'll take a quick timeout here from Renaissance Bank and get ready for our Renaissance Bank postgame report. Back with more right after this.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next? So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Welcome back as we step inside the Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC a 79-57 winner to improve to 11-0 on the season. And Mr. Jim, your thoughts on the contest?
Every quarter, ICC played well tonight. Played great defense, rebounded the basketball, didn't have any low spots, kept the tenacity up, kept the very intensive out there tonight. Outstanding win against a good ball club to win by 22 points. 11-0, Adam. You can't do any better than that. Very excited going into the January period of when we'll start playing division games. But, hey, we won our first 11. You've got to be happy about it.
Absolutely. We'll take a look back at some of the top plays from tonight's contest here as the Indians start to take the floor to get warmed up for tonight's contest. Jim, I know you got some of those stats there in front of you. These stats and highlights being brought to you by Little Caesars here in Fulton.
I'll start with the ICC Lady Indians. Again, they won tonight 79-57. Jemiah Bowen played an outstanding game, had 18 points. And Ariana Durrell also led the Indians with 18 points tonight. Allie Beckley had double digits for 11 points. 9 points for Danayla Williams, and she had all 9 in the second half. Flowers had 5. Owens had 5. Michaela Reeves came off the bench, played very solid, had 7. And Naylor came off the bench, had a solid 7 points. Leading the Lady Warhawks tonight, Kasai Rogers had a solid game, had 17 points. Jada Colley came off the bench, had 9 points. Tashanti Watkins had 8 points. Kennedy Hawkins, their leading scorer, averaging usually 16 a game, had 8 tonight. Rogers, the other Rogers, Lasai Rogers had 2. Hannah Davis had 1. Harson had 5 off the bench. Dominique Owens had 5 off the bench. And MacGyver had 3 off the bench. 79-57, but a very solid win. And, Adam, I'm going to go with your permission.
Okay.
You know, Bowen was great under the boards, but to be honest, Durrell got us going early. I'm going with Ariana Durrell. She had 18 points tonight. I give her the player of the ball game.
That is our Samstown Market star of the game. Ariana Durrell tonight leading the way along with Jemiah Bowen with 18 points and a big win there as ICC improves to 11-0 on the season, and 6-4 is where the Lady Warhawks will end up there as well. We're going to take a quick break, gather ourselves and reset for the men's game here in the nightcap. Lady Indians win it by the final score of 79-57 here in the first game of the day.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next? So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.